Okay, I feel like we've been given the missing puzzle piece as to what this scene was trying to say and why it was so important Belly and Conrad talk about heels. Belly says they make her feel like a real and grown-up woman. This, in my opinion, is a commentary on womanhood, and it all goes back to Bye Bye Birdie. Belly says, just like Kim McAfee, I wanted to wear mascara and lipstick and heels and have that happy grown-up female feeling. The song that she is referencing is How Lovely to Be a Woman. She sings, how lovely to be a woman. The wait was well worthwhile. How lovely to wear mascara and smile a woman's smile. It gives you such a glow just to know you're wearing lipstick and heels. And in a parallel to this, she puts on liner and her lipstick. She smiles a woman's smile. She then puts on these heels, the kind she says would hurt her feet. But I wonder if Belly realizes, especially as a child, this entire film is satire. What's ironic here is Kim is actually dressing down in this scene. As she's singing of dresses and makeup and heels, she's throwing on jeans and a sweater. She puts on this boyish cap, and then she puts on her pink fuzzy slippers as she's stomping down the stairs. And that's the irony here. That's the irony here as well. We can see it in her appearance and we hear it in her words. Just how deeply she was affected by this scene in Bye Bye Birdie, and just how badly this is affecting Belly's view of her own self. None of these things define a woman. This view is deeply immature. This is a 16-year-old who's singing this, and it's a child's interpretation of what it means to be a woman. Belly believes she's all grown up, but this is just a performance. She believes that this is womanhood, and I think that's why this reminds me of Barbie, whether intended or not. There's been this message from the beginning of what it means to be a woman, what it means to be pretty, what it means to perform. In the book, Belly says that her dress was something that Kim might actually wear. She said it had a floaty skirt, the kind you'd spin around in like a girl in a musical. There's something deeply theatrical about the way she describes her look. And it should not go unnoticed that Laurel says that Susanna would have loved this dress. This takes me back to what Susanna said about the Dead Ball Season 1. It's a formal recognition that Belly has reached maturity. She says, don't you want to get all dressed up? And this is the look on Laurel's face, and this is the look on Conrad's, as they both object to what Laurel calls an archaic dream of womanhood. The Dead Ball as a performance says so much about Susanna's world and what they expected a woman to be. It's just not Belly's kind of thing, Laurel says. And it's something that Conrad is echoing here. He tells her not to be a doll. He's telling her to be her own person. And we see the way Belly does dress like Susanna. We saw her dressing up for Susanna during a lot of season 1. And I think that we're seeing her channeling Kim in a bit of a nod to this. In so much of this season, Belly is trying to be someone else. And Conrad even tells us he couldn't recognize Belly at first. There is so much dressing up that happens. She's coming of age and becoming a woman. She's looking in mirrors but losing herself. She's looking to Kim for her inner beliefs, and she's trying to be Susanna. And this is all a performance of womanhood. And in the scope of Belly's story, I hope she breaks through these beliefs. I hope she breaks through black and white. These are the undeveloped beliefs of a child, and Belly has yet to become an adult.